Welcome to India's Got Latent, where the only talent you'll see is the audience's ability to endure. Tonight's episode dives even deeper into the cesspool of cringe, bringing you acts that'll make you question evolution and judges who probably escaped from an asylum. This is not a talent competition. This is Tinder for humiliation. Contestants swipe right on disaster, and the judges swipe left on dignity. With every passing second, the stage devolves into chaos so thick you could spread it on toast. The setup: contestants must rate their own talent before performing. If their self-rating matches the judges' score, they win. Spoiler, none of them should have shown up. The judges, masters of mediocrity. Judge number 1, the wannabe music expert who thinks auto-tune is a personality trait. He's here to flex his Spotify Wrapped and insult people in high def. Judge number 2, the fashionista whose wardrobe looks like it lost a fight with a discount bin. Her primary skill? Snapping at contestants like she's Beyoncé. Judge number 3, the comedian who swears he's the life of the party but is actually the guy everyone avoids at parties. The contestants, a carnival of chaos. 1, the lover boy poet. First up, a poet who writes odes to rejection. He starts off strong. Elastic love snaps, heartbreak tightens like a waistband. Judge number 1 immediately facepalms. Judge number 2 looks ready to puke, and Judge 3 shouts, "Bro, if love's elastic, your ex stretched it with someone else." The poet wraps up by dramatically pulling out a red thong from his pocket. The audience collectively recoils as he declares, "This was hers, now it's mine." Judges' scores. Judge number 1, elastic, more like pathetic. Judge number 2, did you just write erotica for your underwear drawer? 5. 10, but only because I'm into dirty laundry. Next is a magician who promises an intimate act. He pulls out a pack of condoms, saying, "Magic and protection go hand in hand," or other places. He proceeds to stuff a cucumber into Judge number 2's handbag and asks her to inspect it later. Judge number 2 is horrified. Judge 3 claps like a seal on steroids. Judges' scores. Judge number 1, your magic tricks are as flaccid as your jokes. 3. Cucumbers belong in salads, not my purse. 0. 69. Magic should always be sexy. Third up is a Bollywood dancer who describes his style as aggressively sensual. His routine is basically pelvic thrusts set to loud remixes of moaning sounds. Mid-performance, his pants split, revealing boxers that say, "Available." Judge number 1 screams, "Someone cancel him before HR gets involved." Meanwhile, Judge number 3 is in hysterics, shouting, "Bro, where do you shop?" asking for myself. Judges' scores. Judge number 1, this was the HR violation of dance. 1. Judge number 2, pelvic thrusts don't count as choreography. 2. Judge number 3, I'm scarred but satisfied. 8. The fourth act is a rapper who raps about constipation. Toilet paper rolls flush my pain away, my bowels scream freedom every single day. Judge number 2 groans, "Did I just get verbally diarrheaed on?" Judge 3, ever supportive, stands and applauds. Bars so crappy they're iconic. Judges' scores. Judge number 1, my ears are constipated now. 3. Judge number 2, I hope your career flushes a 50. Judge 3, 10, because I'm into scatological genius. The breakdown. Judges versus humanity. Judge number 1 starts chugging whiskey from a paper bag. Judge number 2 texts her therapist mid-show, while Judge 3 openly flirts with a contestant mid-performance. The audience starts chanting, "Refund, refund." The finale. Group therapy or torture chamber? The underwear poet, Horny Magician, and Pelvic Dancer team up for a final act. Here's what happens. The poet recites, "Elastic snaps like the thighs of lovers." The magician pulls out a condom that turns into a balloon, which he pops with his teeth. The dancer gyrates on the magician while screaming, "This is art." Judge number 2 storms off yelling, "This isn't a show, it's a cry for help." Judge number 1 collapses onto the table and Judge number 3 yells, "Encore!" Aftermath, everyone loses. The show ends with the host desperately trying to keep the audience from leaving. One audience member yells, "I've seen better performances on Roadkill." Judge number 3 declares a contestant the winner, not for talent, but for managing to keep his pants on. Closing thoughts. Absolute mayhem. If episode 4 proves anything, it's that this show is where talent goes to die, but stupidity thrives. The only winners? The psychiatrists who'll treat everyone after this. Stay tuned for episode 5, if anyone survives.